Welcome to History in a Hurry. I'm Professor Malcolm Mazer, and in this episode we will learn about Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of history's most influential military and political leaders, reshaped France and Europe during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. Rising to power during the chaos of the French Revolution, he established himself as Emperor of France, leading military campaigns that transformed Europe. His legacy is marked by military brilliance, legal reforms, and eventual defeat, leaving a lasting impact on global history. Born on August 15, 1769, on the island of Corsica, Napoleon was part of a minor noble family. At a young age, he was sent to mainland France for military education, where he excelled in artillery and strategy. The outbreak of the French Revolution, 1789, provided him with an opportunity to rise quickly through the ranks of the army. His first major success came in 1793, when he led the French forces to victory against the British at Toulon, showcasing his tactical genius. As the revolution continued, France became embroiled in wars against European monarchies seeking to restore the monarchy. Napoleon's Italian campaign, from 1796 to 1797, against Austria, cemented his reputation as a brilliant commander. He defeated larger enemy forces through bold strategies and rapid movements, earning him widespread acclaim. In 1798, he launched an ambitious but ultimately unsuccessful Egyptian campaign, seeking to disrupt British trade routes. Although his forces were defeated at sea by Admiral Horatio Nelson in the Battle of the Nile, Napoleon managed to return to France as a hero. By 1799, France was in political turmoil under the weak Directory government. Sensing an opportunity, Napoleon staged a coup d'état on November 9, 1799, seizing power and establishing himself as first consul of France. Over the next few years, he consolidated his rule, stabilizing the French economy, reforming education, and creating the Napoleonic Code in 1804, a legal system that influenced laws worldwide. In 1804, Napoleon declared himself Emperor of France, crowning himself in a grand ceremony at Notre Dame Cathedral. His ambition extended beyond France, leading to a series of wars known as the Napoleonic Wars, from 1803 to 1815. He achieved spectacular victories against European coalitions, most notably at Austerlitz in 1805, where he defeated the combined forces of Austria and Russia. He also crushed Prussia at Jena-Auerstedt in 1806 and forced peace with Russia in 1807. At the height of his power, Napoleon controlled much of continental Europe through direct rule and alliances. However, his empire began to unravel due to overextension and resistance from occupied territories. The Peninsular War, 1808-1814, in Spain and Portugal drained French resources as Spanish and British forces, led by the Duke of Wellington, waged a brutal guerrilla campaign. Napoleon's greatest mistake came in 1812, when he invaded Russia with over 600,000 troops. Initially successful, he captured Moscow, but the Russian strategy of scorched earth and the harsh winter devastated his army. Fewer than 100,000 soldiers survived the disastrous retreat. This defeat emboldened his enemies, leading to the formation of the Sixth Coalition. In 1813, Napoleon suffered a decisive defeat at the Battle of Leipzig, forcing him to retreat to France. By 1814, Paris fell to the Allies, and Napoleon was forced to abdicate. He was exiled to the island of Elba, but in 1815, he escaped and returned to France in a period known as the 100 Days. Rallying his supporters, he briefly regained power but faced a final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo on June 18, 1815, against British and Prussian forces led by Wellington and Blücher. After Waterloo, Napoleon was exiled to St. Helena, a remote island in the South Atlantic, where he spent the rest of his life. He died on May 5, 1821, possibly from stomach cancer. Napoleon's impact on history is immense. His military strategies are still studied today, and his legal and administrative reforms shaped modern governments. Though his ambition led to his downfall, his legacy as one of history's greatest leaders endures. Thanks for racing through history with us on History in a Hurry. If you enjoyed today's quick dive into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fast-paced trip through time. Please reply in the comments with ideas for our next history lesson. See you in the next one.